Hey, it's me, Nalthazar. Welcome to another Magic Puzzle Quest video. In today's video, I'm going to be spoiling another card from the upcoming Bloomburrow set, this time a mythic. So, let's get into it. I once again want to thank Webcore for sending me this card and including me in the spoiler season. I love this. Thank you guys very much. Now, today's spoiler is a mythic rabbit, which means it's going to pair very well with my first spoiler. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. It's on my channel. It is a lovely masterpiece that deals with rabbits. But today's rabbit is going to be Warren Warleader. This is an 8 mana 4/4 creature. It has a brand new mechanic right over here, these cute little birdies that are nesting. These cute little birdies that are nesting are going to be a mechanic called Offspring. Offspring is going to work as when the card with Offspring comes into play, you're going to activate a gem. And then when that activated gem is matched or destroyed by you, the player, then you are going to reinforce the creature with Offspring that created that activate gem. That means that let's say you're running 2 creatures with Offspring in your deck, you play both of them, they both bring down activate gems, and then you wind up matching or destroying both of those gems in a turn. Each of those creatures will reinforce once from their activate gem. So the activate gem will not reinforce all creatures with Offspring, it'll just reinforce the creature with Offspring that made it. I'm going to guess that the activate gem will be based on the color of the card as well. So Warren Warleader is a mono white card. So I think it's likely that the Offspring gem will wind up being white, meaning that it'll probably be pretty easy for you to activate it. You might be running a lot of white gem conversion, or you could be doing something kind of fun like running the Elspeth Planeswalker and using her ability to just pop all the activate gems. Or maybe you even wind up running something that's going to flicker all of your creatures that have this new Offspring mechanic where they leave the battlefield and then re-enter with all of their reinforcements, which would then trigger the Offspring again and enable you to further reinforce those creatures. Now the Warren Warleader itself is 8 for a 4/4. We've got the Offspring, like I mentioned, and reads, when a creature you control attacks, you're going to create a rabbit token. That rabbit token is going to be a 1/1 token. Then all creatures you control are going to get +2/+2 until the beginning of your next turn. So that means that for the more creatures that you have in play, you're going to be buffing all of them more and more every turn. So one creature, meaning the Warren Warleader on its own, is going to be +2/+2. With the rabbit, you're going to get +4/+4. And then if you've got a third creature, you're going to be getting +6/+6. And that's going to be going to all your creatures. This will pair really nicely with double strike effects. So Puzzle Masters Ajani would be a good one to put this particular card in as well, as we think about different walkers and combinations that we could throw it in. Or you could run this with cards that are going to empower your other cards based on their power. So something that's going to want that power boost from the Warren Warleader. With that said, the thing that I'm most excited about with this is to pair it with my Masterpiece Rabbit card, because I think that will be really fun. I'm excited to see which other rabbits come out, and I'm interested to know what other cards are going to come out with Offspring as well, because I could see this mechanic either being really cool and kind of fringe powerful, because you're getting a free reinforcement on your creatures. The Warleader alone would be 8 mana for an 8/8 if you trigger the Offspring, which is a very reasonable value proposition. I think it'll be a very powerful card in the hands of new players as well, especially people who aren't necessarily leveling all their walkers to level 60 right away. Those sort of lower costed cards that are able to get a lot of power tend to be more powerful for those types of players. And then just for whatever else winds up coming out could wind up being really cool for us players that have more established collections. So with that said, let me know if you have seen any Offspring cards in paper Magic. Let me know if there's any that you are excited for coming out in Puzzle Quest. Let me know if you think I missed anything with this card. What is something that you think this would pair really well with? Your engagement on these videos really helps to include me in future seasons of these spoilers. So I really appreciate all of that from you guys. With that, that's the end of this one for me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.